Hey everybody, how's it going? Yeah, today so I'm hanging lights in my shop. Well, actually this took me I don't know how long, but I didn't do it all at one shot. As you can see, there's already a string of lights hung up there. I did that a long time ago, but I needed some sort of light in my shop. So I hung those up. I didn't record it, but what you actually see me doing now is rewiring it because originally I just did a simple wiring job and I had it running off the breaker so I could have at least some light in there.
Oh, praise God.
So as you can see, it took a couple tries to get it right because um, the switch is after the lights, so it's a little bit more complicated because I wanted to run the lights in parallel so that if one light goes out, it doesn't shut all of them off and I have to try and figure out which one is busted. But anyway, so I hung this second string of lights, and to hang these lights was really difficult, but I came up with a system that was relatively easy. As you can see, I used this string, pulled the one end up as one end was sitting on the ladder, then I had this hook to remove the string off of the light once I got it hung up. And then I just put the covers on and installed the lights. And then after I installed all the fixtures, I went back through and rewired it. Well, I guess wired it. But yeah, so I set one end on the ladder like that. Then I put the string around the other end. I hoisted it up, climbed up the ladder, put a screw in, and then I did the other side. As you can see, did it here too. Relatively easy. Here's a pretty good shot of it. Yeah. Once I get this figured out, it was relatively easy, but it did take a while for me to get this figured out. And then I turned all the lights on, and or I'm sorry, I had to wire it in first, but used a little coat hanger, stretched it out, and made a little snake so I could pull the wire down through that tube, which is really nice. It was weird. The shop was, it looked like someone professional put the box in, but then it looked like some Joe Schmo off the street um, did the wiring and did not do it well. But as you can see, I'm doing a very rough wiring job, and I'm doing this on purpose because I know I want all 16 lights hung up the way that I'm hanging them in this video. However, I don't know exactly how I want the switches and the wiring to go. So I'm going to use it like this for a while, the way that I'm setting it up, but I could change it. So that's the plan, is to do just a simple wiring job now, and then once I figure out exactly what I want, either rewire it and solidify it, or just solidify it the way I have it, put nice PVC all the way down to cover up all the wires. As you can see here, I had a bunch of extra lights. He gave me all 16 of these fixtures, but then he also gave me, I think, like 50 or 75 lights. There was a lot of them. So I just made a little shelf so I could put them up there for now. I hung these two lights on my back bench, and I'm probably going to change those, but this was actually the longest wiring job of all of them. I had to run it all the way across the shop, down through the switch. Then I had to go all the way across here and wire them all in parallel. Relatively simple once you get it figured out, but I had to do these as well. Then I did um, another little tie there so I could do it all, and there you go. They all work, and then I had to adjust that one just a little bit to make sure it would to work right, and it worked out. So long time, but got it all done. So toodaloo. We'll catch you guys later.